Precalculus, Spring 2015 ACP Study Guide, Problem 31, and this one is one that involves an ellipse, and we haven't worked on ellipses much at all this year, and so this is kind of a quick skirting of that test preparation. The thing that we need to know about this is really the basics of what an ellipse equation looks like and does. One thing you're going to have, the form of an equation of ellipse is the basic standard form is x minus h quantity squared over a plus y minus k quantity squared over b, and that all is going to be equal to 1. And key feature is the plus sign between the x term and the y term. And understanding that alone will let us know that neither C nor D can possibly be a correct answer. And what you have in A and B are what we call a semi-major axis and semi-minor axis. So we have a semi-major axis. Excuse me, I put A squared. I should put A squared and B squared. Semi-major axis and semi-minor axis. And that's just a fancy way of saying the major axis is the longest axis of an ellipse. So if you have an ellipse like this one I've just drawn, your red vertical here would be your major axis, and your semi-major axis is going to be 1/2. So 1/2 major axis equals semi-major axis, right? And so in the equation, what you're looking at is the farthest distance from the center is going to be, in this case, the longest one is the major. And so we look for this, and it looks like we have that down here in equation in answer choice A. And the shortest one here is down here below the x squared term. So just the way this is written, the whole axis is written here in answer choice B by doubling, but the equation calls for the semi-major axis, so our answer choice is A. So really, that's all there is to it. In the calculator, there's some confirmation. You can go to, if you go to graph, you go to Control I, and we go to add graph. We can go to menu, graph entry, and then equation 2, and we can get to ellipse. And then we have the form here. Remember what I told you about the x minus h quantity squared over a squared? See, it's all here. So there's an index that can kind of help you with that. So good luck. Work on that adjacent problem, which is 32, which is similar. And good luck on that test in a couple weeks. Thank you for viewing.